At Pattaya Expats Club, we have lots of lucky draw prizes like dinners for two and wellness evaluations. And one of the new ones we've got, which is really unusual now, is to do with indoor car racing, model computerized sports cars. It's called NanoTracks. This is Kwan, who's the owner of the company, and I'm going to ask him about what is NanoTracks.
NanoTracks is a radio control car racing lounge. It's miniature radio control cars. They're very small, but they're very high tech. In that each car is individually different from the next. If it's a Porsche, then it's a scale model of a real Porsche. It is also, each car is also, you can also hop it up, with different parts like ball bearings and ball differentials and things of that nature. So it's a hobby where if you're looking for something to do for your family or for father and son type of thing, bring your kids over, or even for adults, because actually we have a bar. So it's kind of like a sports lounge as well, because we have large screen TVs for people to come and hang out and watch the game, watch racing and stuff on TV. But the cars are very somewhat difficult to explain unless you actually see it. But more information is available at the shop or at nanotracks.com. We have a website that I've been running since January. So even more detail can be found there, but you can always come talk to me as well.
I did. I came and visited you because I wanted to set up the lucky draw prizes for the club, and it is very high tech. You've got really 3 levels in the store. You've got a big track downstairs, and then when they go upstairs, they get to what you're calling a pit stop area, so they can service their cars, etc. Then you have another lounge further up again, and what I noticed was you have everything on these wall monitors. You can kind of follow the race, and the technical side of it is all shown there. It's changed a great deal from like when I was a kid and we had these scale-electric models, that they would just whiz off the electric runner, and it's a completely different sport these days.
Yeah, a lot of people, I've heard that word about 30 times in the past 2 weeks, scale-electrics, but it's similar in that the cars are very small, but whereas scale-electrics they were on a track and it didn't take much skill to actually drive the car around. It takes a little practice, but once you kind of get used to it, it's more of a challenge, because we actually hold races every week with our club members. And at the end of the year, we actually have a big trophy we're going to give the driver who's the best of the year, who earns the most points, because each time we race, we collect points. So what I wanted to do is in reference to the lucky draw prize, what we did was bring membership cards for people who like it or would like to get that, and they'll get a free 3-month membership, and that includes free 30 minutes of rental on the cars, because not only can you buy a car and kind of hop it up yourself, but we also have cars for rent so that you can try out the different models. Of course, each one handles differently because of their different styles and different lengths, different wheelbases and stuff. So come and try it for when you win your lucky draw prize, and you get those free 30 minutes so you can try out different types of cars and stuff. In the shop, like I said, just like you said, we do have 3 different levels. The car is high tech enough so that you actually, if you want to change servo response characteristics, or if you want to change the degree to which the gyro assists your driving, then you can actually connect it to a computer and change that as well. Upstairs, there's also magnifying lamps. Normally you see that in doctor's offices and stuff, but but now we actually have them available because the car is so tiny that maybe if you having vision problems, or even me, I'm not, I don't have vision problems, but the car is small enough that sometimes I have to use a magnifying glass. So we have that in the pit stations. Downstairs in the showroom, of course, there's cars, and the biggest track is about 32 square meters, which is actually the largest Dinano track in the world, actually. And so it's sort of a challenge because in something very unique in that we have something that you won't find anywhere in Thailand. So like I said, in addition to that, there's a bar in the back, and then on the second floor there's also a bar, and then there's a place where you can actually sit down around the track on the second floor. So it's more of a lounge, a place for you to relax and kind of enjoy yourself, enjoy sports and stuff. Just like you mentioned, there's big 42-inch LCD monitors where you can watch the game, or you can actually watch the racing data, because we have a program that follows the races and tracks each car, because each car has a built-in transponder that contains your car data, your name, a unique ID for each car. So it's like I said, it is somewhat high tech. So
There's about 200,000 people watching this. Okay, so what we need to do really is tell them exactly where you're located. Where is the indoor racing track exactly?
Well, if you're familiar with Jomtien area, let's say you're coming from Sukhumvit Road. What you would do is drive into Teppersit Road, which is the intersection where there's Lotus and the Outlet Mall. Once you drive in, you'll keep on going until you pass the gas station on the right, and then a Mityon on your left. There's a place called the Pattaya Expats Speedway where people know that there's go-karts right across the street. There used to be an old go-kart place, but it's not there anymore. It's now a brand new complex.